and welcome to Ellie Pop's Bespoke YouTube channel. If you found this video, you more than likely purchased one of these make your own bow kits from me. So I'm going to go through what it is, what you'll need and how to put it together. So in this kit, you'll get enough bow parts to make 2 bows. So you've got 2 hair clips for your 2 bows. Pop them to one side for a minute. And then you've got all these bow parts. So there's 2 different types of hair bows in this kit. First of all, we have this one here, which is a rainbow base and top, and this. Now, you can leave this as it is, or you can colour this in, because it is actually colour your own hair bow fabric. So you just get your pens, your pencils, your glitters, anything you want, colour it all in, pop it to one side, and if you've used glue or anything on it, wait for it to dry, come back to it later. So I'm not going to show you how to put this one together today. I'm going to show you how to put the next one, which is this. Now this has got an extra bow part than the other one has. So we've got 4 pieces to this one. We've got the bottom, the middle, and the top. Now each kit has got a different bow in it, different design, different fabric. So you may not get this exact one, but you will get the 3 parts, or 4 parts if you include the center. So what we're going to do with this is a base. We don't have to do anything with this yet. We're going to pop that to one side. These are the 2 main parts. This is the center. We're going to pop that to one side as well. And we're going to need a clip for it, so we'll pop that to one side. Now, there's different types of glue you can use to put these together. The best one to use is hot glue from a glue gun. Now, obviously, if you're not old enough to be using one of those, you need to be having adult supervision. Make sure you know what you're doing if you are using it yourself and not your parents. Make sure you've got permission, and I'm going to use that one today to show you how to put them together. Other types of glue you can use is this high-tack fabric glue. Any fabric glue will do, but you will need to clamp the bows together when you put them together, because what we're going to do is we're going to put some glue on the back. We're going to put them together, and then if you're using something like fabric glue or super glue, then what you're going to need to do is clamp it together and leave it there for however long your glue says it needs to set. So this one I think is 24 hours, and I think the super glue is as well. And then you need to leave it to sit and stick together, clamp together with either a clip or a peg or anything you've got to clamp it together until it's stuck. So, like I say, you can use the fabric glue, or a really good super glue to use is this Gorilla Glue super glue gel. You can also get one with a brush on it that you can brush it on with. But again, super glues, make sure you've got adult supervision. It has got a caution sign on there. It's not for children to use. Fabric glue is all right. It is washable until it dries, but you still need to have adult supervision. So like I say, I'm going to be using the hot glue gun today to show you how to put this together. So we're going to take the part which is the middle, which is the bigger of the 2 templates, and we're going to get the hot glue gun, and we're going to just put a little bit of hot glue, not lots, just a little bit, in the middle of the bow, and then we're going to fold this end into the middle and this end into the middle so that they meet. They don't overlap, they meet. Now, if you're using the fabric glue or the super glue, you can make them overlap so that you can clamp them together somehow. But the hot glue, a couple of seconds and it is done. And we're going to pop that to one side. Then we're going to get the top part, which is a smaller one. And we're going to do exactly the same. A small bit of glue in the middle. Bring the ends into the middle. Try not to squash this side, try and keep it in a loop. But if you do squash it down, it doesn't really matter. But we want the bow to look nice and puffy, so we try not to squash these sides down. And then we've got that glued together. So now we've got these pieces. We're going to put some glue on this base in the middle. Like I say, if you're using a fabric glue or a super glue, you would do exactly the same as this, but you would have to clamp your layers together and wait for it to dry. And then when that one's stuck on, you're going to then put a little bit of glue. It doesn't need a lot, just a little bit in the middle, and you're going to put this one on top of that one. Give it a few seconds, make sure it's all straight, like that. If you have any excess glue seeping out on the sides, now's the time to wipe it, get the glue off. So we end up with something like this. It doesn't fall apart and it looks like this on the back. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our clip. Now if you're using fabric glue or super glue, you do exactly the same. You put glue along the clip here, and then we're going to stick it on the back. So we're going to put glue on here. We're going to turn the bow over and we're going to stick it in the middle like that. And when that's dry, so you may need to take your time with the fabric glue and the super glue. When it's dry in place, and we can do this without it moving, we then get this centerpiece. We open the clip up. We put some glue inside the clip where the middle of the bow is, and we stick that into it. Show you that a little bit close up. So we've stuck it underneath the clip, and then we close the clip and it holds it in place. And then we're going to wrap this around the bow. And if I've cut them right, which hopefully I have, it should be the perfect amount to wrap round and stick back inside the clip. So you can put some glue on here, not too much because we don't want it to seep out. So we put some glue on this piece and we push it around the middle of the bow. Then we lift the clip again and we push it in underneath there. So it's all stuck down underneath the clip, and close the clip. And there we go, we have a bow. So like I say, if you do that with the fabric glue and the super glue, you're just going to have to take longer for it to dry between each part. So we glue these two together, the middles in together, and leave them to dry, and then when you come back to it and stick them all on top of each other and leave it to dry, and then stick the clip on and leave it to dry, and then stick the middle on and leave it to dry. So hot glue in a hot glue gun is the best way to do it, but you can do it with other glues too. It just takes a lot longer to do. And then with your colour your own fabric, you do exactly the same as this, but it only has one layer, so it'll only have this pink layer. But hopefully you've made it your own beautiful creation, and you literally do the same with that. You just fold the middles in and stick it on just like you would do with one layer, not two. You might not get a colour your own fabric bow in there, you might get two of these ones instead. So you just follow the same instructions twice. But there we have the make your own bow kits. I hope this video has been okay for you to follow. If you want to look at the channel, I do have other bow tutorials on there if you want to get a little bit crafty and try and do your own thing. I also have a Facebook group, Ellie Pops Bespoke YouTube, which is for bow makers and adults, not children. So parents, if you want to join, you can do, but it's basically to show off things that you've made or ask for more tutorials. But like I say, thank you for purchasing the kit. I hope you managed to make some beautiful bows with it, and I hope to see you on the next one. Please like, share and subscribe if you're not already, and thanks for watching. Bye.